everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or even good night. أيا كان المكان اللي بتشوفوني فيه ورمضان كريم. النهاردة I will tell you about the story of our prophet Yahya. He was the son of our prophet Zakaria, and also Zakaria was the guardian of Virgin Mary. هي مريم العذراء. It's in our religion we called her Maryam al-Adra. We don't call her Mary, but in other religions they call her Mary. So I wish to tell you the story today and make everyone knows about our religion, Islam religion. أنا مش داعية. I'm just telling you how to tell a story in English, even if it's about your religion. تمام كده؟ أول حاجة, our prophet Zakaria was about 98 or maybe more. He never had a child. كان سيدنا زكريا يعني 98 سنة أو ممكن أكتر. He never had a child, and also his wife was so old. But each time when he went to visit our Virgin Mary, he find a huge amount of food, from vegetables, fruit, and food where she could give to the needy, to the poor. كل مرة كان بيروح كان ليه عندها طعام, سواء فاكهة, سواء خضار, سواء أكل, حتى هي كانت بتوزعه على المحتاج والفقير. When he asks her, "Oh, Maryam, from where did you get all those vegetables or all those fruit?" She said, "From Allah." Allah? Yes, what do you do for this? I pray to Allah, I ask Allah for forgiveness, I ask Allah for everything that I need. So, when our Prophet Zakaria, عليه السلام, or may Allah bless his soul, went by himself and sat alone, he looked to Allah and said, "Allah, oh Almighty Allah, I need your help. I need a son of my own. I used to ask you many times, but this time I do really need a son." سيدنا زكريا ذهب قال هي بتدعي له, فهو بيرزقها من غير ما حد يجي لها وكده, فاكيد انا لو طلبت من ربنا هيحققه لي. فهي said, "Allah, I'm too old, and also my wife isn't fertile, so how come I'm gonna have a son or a girl or any baby?" So Allah sent him a message. When you ask Allah for anything, He will give it to you. Just be sure that Allah will give it to you. لما تسأل ربنا حاجة لازم يكون عندك يقين. And the sign that Allah has already approved your dua is that you want to speak to people for about 3 days. فربنا قال له انا هبعت لك علامه ان انت مش هتتكلم الناس لمده 3 ايام, ده معناه ان انا قبلت دعائك وان زوجتك حلوه. So he said, "Allah, how could my wife, she's not fertile and she's so old?" He said to him, "Zakaria, I am Allah, and you have to believe. لازم تصدق. You have to have faith. لازم تؤمن إن ما دام أنت طلبت, Allah will give it to you. No matter how long you waited, no matter how much you have been patient, you have to believe." أيا كان المدة اللي أنت استنيتها, أيا كان الوقت اللي أنت قعدت فيه صبور, ربنا هيحققه لك. And it was. The sign has been approved. Oh, my wife is pregnant. Oh, at the same time, Maryam was still praying in her cave to Allah. Now, after our prophet Yahya was born, our prophet Yahya was a miracle. He wasn't like any other boy in the whole world except for our prophet Muhammad. Our prophet Yahya was only his only heart was only for Allah, and never had any love for a woman, for a girl, for any of the other kind. When they used to ask him, "Oh Yahya, you won't marry?" No, You don't love any woman? No, my heart is full of Allah's love. So there is no place for any other creature to in my heart. لما سألوه طب انت مش هتتزوج مش هتحب، قال لهم لا، هو انا قلبي اصلا مملوء بحب ربنا، يبقى ازاي انا ادخل creature تاني، كائن تاني. So and our prophet Yahya was so innocent، كان بريء، was so great، كان عظيم جدا. He used to advise people, used to help people, used to share with people his knowledge about Allah, about his religion, and everyone loved him except for whom بقى؟ not the ruler، مش الحاكم على فكرة. يعني during this time, at the same time لما هو بقى بيكبر، when he was just getting older, and he was so young when he was killed by the way، كان شاب لما قتل يعني. At the same time our prophet Isa, we call him Isa because it's not Jesus, it's Isa. At the same time his story was happening, so I'm gonna switch to it later, okay? So the ruler, the king of this area fall in love with some woman, but he couldn't marry this woman. Why? Because this woman was his wife's nephew، كانت زوجة ابن أخوه، and which is forbidden for him. She was forbidden. Some people say she was his nephew's wife. Some people say that she was his brother's wife, sister-in-law, which means it's forbidden، حاجة محرمة. Some says it's some kind of a prostitute, and she wanted Yahya for herself, and he refused her. When she refused him, she waited until her daughter grew up for a specific age, and told the ruler, I want Yahya's head. في ناس بتقول ان هي كانت زوجة ابن اخوه، زوجة اخوه. في ناس كانت بتقول انها عاهرة من الايام دي، وهي لما روضت سيدنا يحيى رفض، فراحت للحاكم وعطته بنتها وقالت له انا عايزة راس يحيى. whatever، ايا كان مين اللي هي الشخصية دي، the ruler brought Yahya and asked him، قال له أنا عايزك تديني فتوى، I need you to give me a prophecy that I'm allowed to marry this girl. He said it's forbidden for you. The ruler just shut his mouth because he knows that Yahya is right, and Yahya is a prophet, and he respected Yahya يعني a huge amount of respectful. So he just stayed silent, but the devil worked. The devil worked, and he whispered in the ruler's ear and in the prostitute's ear، همس هنا وهمس هنا، فضل يتكلم. And the ruler asked his soldiers to go and bring Yahya, and in a small room he ordered them to slaughter his head and bring his head on a golden plate to the prostitute. قال لهم احضروه، وجابوه في حجرة صغيرة وأمرهم إن هم يذبحوه. But it wasn't I'm sorry, I was gonna cry, but the earth refused to absorb his blood. الأرض رفضت تمتص الدم, and his blood kept boiling as if it was boiling under a huge amount of fire. فضل دمه يغلي سخن جدا. Anyone comes near to it, he just burned. تفتكروا بقى ان احنا كده خلاص خلصت الستوري؟ Absolutely not. At these times, a king, a ruler, and he was a very, very, very unfair ruler. ده كان حاكم غير عادل. He used to conquer many countries. كان قاعد بيسيطر على بلاد كتيرة جدا. And he heard about the hot river of blood. وسمع عن نهر الدماء الساخن. عايز اعرف ايه ده؟ When he heard about the story of our prophet يحيى، لما سمع بقى قصة سيدنا يحيى وقد ايه ان هو was unjustified، كان مظلوم or grieved, he said, I will revenge for him. This king's name is بختنصر. كان اسم الملك ده ايه؟ بختنصر. And he went to the country, to this unfair country. راح بقى للبلد اللي هي غير عادلة دي and killed more than 60,000 people. قتل أكتر من 60,000. And it was a massacre. كانت مذبحة. And after this revenge was taken, there was no boiling blood. It just disappeared like this. And the revenge of our prophet Yahya was taken by Bukhtanasr. And I hope that you enjoyed that story, because I enjoyed it a lot, and I want your opinion in the comments below, and see you. Bye.